Yo, how's it going, all you beautiful people around the world? My name is Ryan, aka Say It With Me, Blackbeard TCG. Hopefully you guys are all having an amazing day, and I know I am because this news just dropped and I'm gonna get to that. But I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, and if not, hopefully this can make it a little bit better. And don't worry, another episode of Learning Blackbeard is coming up. Your boy's been grinding, and OP09 is almost here. It's just a couple weeks away for us over here in Canada. Well, I guess in the West, not just Canada. So I'm super excited and stoked for that. But in today's video, we gotta talk about Project K. League of Legends is coming out with their own trading card game. And no, I'm not talking about Runeterra, right? Well, I'm not talking about Runeterra on the computer. I'm talking about a physical card game. So you already know your boy's playing this. If you guys know me, you guys know that I love League of Legends. I could talk about League of Legends for hours and days, right? I follow the competitive scene almost too addictively. I've been following the game since season 2, whether it's North America, whether it's Europe, whether it's China, whether it's Korea. I know all the players, I know all the teams, I watch all the games. I'm an addict. I play the game. Shout out to all my junglers out there. But hey man, when I seen that a physical card game was getting released, I was like, I have to play it first and foremost. I have to collect it second most, and third most, I gotta make content on it. So you guys can expect some Project K, whatever the official name's gonna be. If it's just League of Legends trading card game, which it looks like it from the back, your boy's gonna cover it. So let's go through this video. Let's talk about it and all those good things. Now, I don't know if there's gonna be like I'm assuming there's champions, right? So champions like leaders and things like that. Obviously we know how things worked in Runeterra. However, for me, the characters that I'm looking for are jungle champions, of course. My favorite champion's Kha'Zix, so I would love to see Kha'Zix and Bel'Veth. Those are my two favorite champions. And then the next two that I would love to see is Talon and Evelynn. So obviously you guys could see I have a type. I like my assassin champions and I like my cheese champions like Bel'Veth. But yeah, if any of those characters come into the game, you know your boy's going to be playing that. But other than that, let's get to the video. Let's see what they're saying here.
I'm Charan, executive producer on Project K.
Okay, so executive producer of Project K, Changran, I probably pronounced it incorrectly, but he is executive producer, and his favorite deck is Volibear Ramp. Oh, is that some Kaido I see?
Hey folks, I'm Dave, game director for Project K.
Okay, and Dave likes Yasuo mid-range. Okay, interesting. Now, it's cool because we see here the green, purple, we see here red, orange. I don't know, what does that mean? Is that like dual color, or those the colors that you could use in the deck? You know, we've seen that in multiple trading card games.
Brand new physical TCG or trading card game into the world, and our team has been working hard at getting it ready for launch.
It's our privilege to make a
Oh, and shout out to Vampire. See Vampire here in the in the tweets too. Shout out to Vamp.
League IP game that we think deeply serves the need of a different kind of audience.
Yes,
Players who want
sir.
to connect across the table and immerse themselves.
Yes, sir. Real quick, I just got to interrupt and just say, like, yeah, like, don't get me wrong. I love Legends of Runeterra. I love the online card game, but yeah, I stopped playing it very quickly because when it comes to card games, we all know it, right? There's something different when it comes to playing in person. It just hits differently, right? If you have the ability to collect in person, have the physical cards, play in person, and then more importantly, the social aspect of it as well, right? You know, whether it's going to a local shop, just having the homies over and playing tabletop, you know what I mean? Like, it's just lit, you know, like that feeling, it's unmatched, and you can't quite get that online. So I was never a real big fan of Legends of Runeterra. I never played it long term. I was never a huge fan of Hearthstone. I played that for a while, but that game was disgustingly pay to win. I don't know if it's changed now, but like I played the first 3 years of that game and I played it a lot and maybe spent a little bit too much money. It's not the same, man. Playing real life across the table from friends, there's nothing like it. So here we see Victor. We got blue yellow here.
In the gameplay,
we got blue yellow there, and then we see a card that's pure yellow.
The table and immerse
so yeah, it looks like, okay, blue yellow, so it looks like Victor could use blue and yellow cards in his deck, right? Like that's what we could assume right off the bat. So just like dual leader in one piece.
That's us in the dev team too. Project K is not a physical.
What is this? Hold on. Units here have ganking. Oh, I'm a jungler. I like to gank. Units here have ganking. They can move battlefield to battlefield. Okay, so that's interesting. Don't know what battlefields are yet, but obviously we'll find out. But units here have ganking, okay? Very interesting.
Version of the fantastic Legends of Runeterra, but it does inherit some of the rich
battlefield from battlefield. So I guess like they're in one area, and then like you could go to the other area, and then those cards can attack first. Maybe they have like priority because like you're getting ganked, right? It's supposed to be unexpected. I don't know. Who knows? I'm just fucking spitballing.
Champion design philosophies of lore. It also benefits from.
What is this? We got Zon. When you conquer here, discard one, then draw one. Oh, so battlefields are like, how do I word it? So obviously you could have multiple battlefields. Are they going to be like placed around like the game board or whatever, or like the playmat or whatever the case may be, and then different actions can happen on the various battlefields, and then if you win a battle there, if you win a fight there or whatever, then you technically conquer it, discard one, draw one. I have no clue. Again, I'm just reading these cards. I have no clue what the system's going to be like, but this is cool. This is a change of pace, something we haven't seen.
Incredible art drawn from all over the Runeterra IP and other League IP games.
Each of the champions has obviously a thematic that kind of goes along.
All I'm saying is if there's Kha'Zix, man, that guy better have ganking on everything, you feel me? I'm trying to go invisible. I'm trying to do all those cool things. There needs to be stealth and all that good stuff. Kha'Zix better be in this and be OP. If not, my girl Evelyn, same thing. Hey, man, you guys know I like those assassins. It is what it is.
With them, I'm playing the Victor deck right now, which is...
Okay, so hold on. Let's go back a bit.
Obviously a thematic that kind of goes along with them. I'm playing the...
So he's playing the Victor deck right now, as he's saying here. And we could see, okay, so is this like the mana? Like obviously we have Dawn in One Piece. Other games have mana. Pokemon has energy, right? So is this the resource system here? We see the yellow and the blue. So like, is it like in Magic the Gathering, right? So again, we know that Victor, we see a card here on the field too. This one looks like it's yellow and it has a cost of 4. So I'm guessing you need 4 yellow to use it. Now I wonder how that's gonna work in terms of, again, is it like Magic the Gathering where you could use the different types of lands and things like that, depending on the card, all those good things, probably.
The Victor deck right now, which is really...
Okay, so Victor, what are these symbols? Victor, Machine Herald. I don't even see the okay, well, this is not a cost because I guess this is a legend. So this is like your leader, right? So I don't know what the heck these mean, but play a 1 recruit unit token. Interesting. So I guess this is the cost, right? The fisting. So I guess play a 1 cost recruit unit token. Who knows? But and maybe that arrow, this arrow here means on play, like a on play ability. So no, it can't be on play because this would this be the leader? Because it can't be on play. And then what is 2? Does that mean it can happen twice per turn? Who friggin' knows?
Oriented around assembling a lot of very small units and trying to give them power spikes.
I'm playing Volibear.
Okay, let's see this. Okay, so yeah, so that confirms that, yeah, this is the actual leader. It's not a character. So Volibear here is orange-red. The other guy was playing Volibear Ramp, right? The executive guy. He really loves his deck. So when you play a unit with five cost plus, okay, so we could assume that symbol means cost. You may exhaust me to play your top rune exhausted. Interesting. So I'm assuming the terminology exhausted means after you fight. Because again, if you play League of Legends, you know what exhaust is. Exhaust, like you're basically not completely stunned, right? But your attack speed goes down, your movement speed goes down, whatever. So maybe the terminology of exhausted means that you've swung, right? You've already attacked. Now your character is rested, right? The equivalent of rested. So maybe what Volibear is saying is when you play a unit with cost 5 or more, you can exhaust me to play your top rune exhausted. Now, I don't know what runes are, but I'm assuming that way you rest your Volibear, and then that way you can go ahead and get your top rune, and then you can't use it for that turn. Its abilities aren't active until the next turn. I'm assuming that's what it is. Who knows?
You can call this a finesse hand. This is just like, how do I go in and just punch everybody in the face? So it's fun.
So I am playing a Yasuo.
Yasuo. Okay. So move a friendly unit to or from your base. Okay, so we know that there's going to be battlefields and we know that there's going to be base. So is it going to be kind of like Union Arena or like Pokemon in the sense of like, okay, this is my bench. I'm moving them up into active, right? So, you know, I have units in my base. I'm going to be moving them to various battlefields. Is that what it's going to be like? Interesting.
Calm chaos deck. He's chilling, but also stirring things up a little bit.
I am playing.
Okay, what does that even mean? He's calm, chilling, but stirring things up a little bit. Like, is that even like like at least like the other people are talking about like the decks, right? Like he's saying like he wants to go for power spikes, right? Like maybe Victor's kind of like Zoro from OP01, right? If Victor is like a Zoro from OP01 giving smaller units power spikes, right? Okay, I can get that.
Just like how to.
Laura here was mentioning that she wants to go really aggressive with her Volibear, just go in and punch people in the face. And then this guy just says that Yasuo is calm and chilling. What does that mean?
Chaos deck. He's chilling, but also
What
stirring things up.
what does that mean, bro?
I am playing a Jinx.
Ooh, Jinx, Fury, Chaos, Tempo, Aggro deck. What the? Okay, so Fury, Chaos. Okay, so it looks like red is Fury, purple is Chaos, which means that if we take a look at Volibear, I believe Volibear was also red,
I'm
right?
playing Volibear.
So I guess that's Fury. Okay, and then I guess that means that because the Yasuo was also purple, right?
So I am playing a Yasuo.
Yeah, so
Calm
Yasuo's also Chaos.
Chaos deck.
Oh, okay, well, he says it right here. I'm just stupid. Calm, Chaos. So is green calm? Green is calm, purple is
He's
Chaos.
chilling, but also stirring things up a little bit.
I am playing.
Okay, hold on. Maybe that's what he means by that. Like, okay, so like obviously Chaos, like in the literal sense, right? Causing chaos. I'm just thinking about Jinx now. It's gonna be a deck where it's just gonna be like
A Jinx,
popping off. You know what I
Fury,
mean?
Chaos.
At the beginning at the start of your beginning phase, draw one if you have one or fewer cards in your hand. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. So we already know Jinx is gonna be a character that's just gonna be popping off, right? Like she's gonna want to unload everything out of her hand to be able to use this ability. Kind of gives me a Vankov vibes.
Tempo aggro deck. Pretty much just cause as much mayhem as possible.
Right? Okay, yeah. Chaos, cause as much mayhem as possible. Overwhelm your opponent. Cool, cool. Oh, those are. I wonder if those are her real eyes. If those are her real eyes, that's so cool.
Take it down.
No, so much.
Social
We
multiplayer.
aimed the game
Okay, let's look at the board here. Let's look at the board. Okay. Victor. We see Victor with yellow, blue. Yasuo. This is the Volibear player, right? She's playing Volibear. And what was this person playing again? That's Yasuo, that's Victor. The Jinx, right? No, but this
squarely
looks different from the Jinx
tryhards
player.
like us who want to sweat it out in competitive 1v1s. Starting fresh also let us
But then also, I just want to see
Tryhards like
too,
Mayhem as possible.
like how is the board set up? Like where are these battlefields?
Tempo aggro deck. Pretty much just cause as much mayhem as possible.
Can we see the like where the battlefields are?
Take it down.
No, so much.
Well, we aimed
Okay, so there's battlefield in the middle. So does each player get to play a battlefield? It looks like, because there's a battlefield in every direction except for the Volibear player. Interesting.
the game
Very interesting.
squarely at tryhards like us who want to sweat it out in competitive 1v1s. Starting fresh also let us design it from the ground up to support multiplayer. Whether your jam is team 2v2 battles or free-for-alls, wait
Man, that's gonna be so cool if they support like Team 2v2 as well as the free-for-all format, like in a competitive sense. I feel like that'll be so cool, especially just for locals, right?
to relax with friends or go all in on alliances, backstabbing, and
Oh
betrayal.
my god, that would be so much fun. Actually, that would be so much fun. Like not if you're playing like 2v2, right? Because like I also wonder like how can you balance the game around 2v2? Like obviously like there's different formats in Magic too, right? But I'm just thinking like 2v2 would be so lit. Like just tabletop like with the homies.
We think we've created the best social TCG out there and something you will really
Okay, that's a big claim, bruh. Hey, if you guys did, hey man.
enjoy.
You can play it 1v1 for sure, but I like actually filling the table and having multiple friends be able to play. It's more enjoyable, makes it more dynamic.
Hold on, I
And
want to see
actually
those cards
filling
in
the
his
table
hand.
and having multiple friends be able to play. It's
Interesting. 7 cost, 4 cost. Okay. Interesting.
more enjoyable, makes it more dynamic, and it makes it more
Ooh, we get a closer look. Can't really tell anything from this though. Where's the power of the cards though?
exciting to go back and play again.
This has such a good entry point for pretty much everything that League touches, but even beyond that, there is the
Nice.
now collectible element. And
Okay. So is this power? Okay, because the cost, I guess the cost is in the top right? Because it has the fist. Or is that power? Is the fist power and not actually might. It could be the might. Okay, so it's called might. When I attack, deal damage equal to my might to an enemy here. I don't know. Or is might the health? Right? So 6 maybe, I don't know. Right? Like this fist, is that like the cost? Is that how much power it has? But then, or is it 6 in the top left corner? I know it has 6 choice. I just said the 6. Is the top left corner the cost, and then the right is the might, right? And so like the Volibear card, that's actually might, not cost, right? Is this symbol might, and then this one in the circle cost? guessing it is. But then what are these things, right? We know that green is calm, but then what is those two calm things? Like, I don't know,
Has
man.
the ability to be so
Interesting. 4 costs 4 might, 5 costs 5 might. When you discard one or more cards, ready me and give me +1 this turn. +1 might. Okay, so that confirms this is the power. So might is the power, this is the cost on the left.
competitive,
Okay.
but also so
10 cost, 9 might. Deflect 2. Opponent. Oh, so maybe this is kind of like you have to use at least 2 red resources. At least 2 fury. I don't know, maybe. Like that's what you have to tap. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. Opponents must pay any color to choose me with a spell. Oh, opponent must pay 2 whatever to choose me with a spell or effect. When I attack, deal 5 damage split among any number of enemy units here. Nice, because that's Volibear's passive, right? Interesting. Okay.
hey, I
That could seem annoying to face.
just bring my deck over to
Okay, here we go. So this is a spell. Okay.
It has
Oh, I
the
just
ability
noticed.
to
So
be
that's,
so
yeah,
competitive,
champions. So champions are going to be the characters that you actually play. The other cards are like your leader. Champions are going to be the cards that actually have mights that will actually be able to swing.
also so
And then we
Hey, I just
have spells that you could cast. So like this one, ready a friendly unit. It deals damage equal to its might at the enemy at a battlefield. So does this mean that you can swing? After you swing, they become exhausted. Then you can play Last Breath. It restands. I don't
deck over to
know.
your friend's house and play with them, you know.
Ooh, what's this? Siphon Power. Reaction. This may be played in response to another spell or ability. Oh, so it's counter. It's like a counter. Choose a battlefield, give friendly units there +1 and enemy units -1 until the end of the turn. Cool.
when we're just
Oh my god,
hanging
this
out.
is so cool. Organized play.
We also know that for TCG to grow and thrive, it needs the community around it to grow and thrive as well. And that
Yeah,
means more
you're
than
not
just
wrong.
products stocked on shelves. It
True.
means having local game stores promoting the game, regular events for friends to get together,
Yep.
and competitions to show who's the best.
You
Not
right?
just the game or the store, but a whole competitive ecosystem.
That's right. We want to have
Yeah,
competitive
see, like that's the thing that I'm saying, right? Like well, they said they made the most social type of game. So I'm curious to see if they support both 1v1 and 2v2.
play that reaches from the store level all the way up to national level tournaments and maybe even global events.
That's dope.
We will
That's dope. That shows that they're investing in the game. They're serious about the growth of it, which is always good as trading card game players.
invest in Project K and make it worthwhile for you to invest your time and energy
Respect.
into it too.
Okay.
We want to get cards
nice.
into everyone's
Exactly what I
hands
said.
as soon as possible.
Okay.
But we do want
Tell me that a set's coming up for Christmas.
to ensure that wherever you live, you'll have the
And why was Kazakhs not shown in this video? No, I'm joking.
best experience from your day one, including that competitive ecosystem and, of course, cards and accessories.
Okay.
What that means is that we'll be taking a staggered approach to delivering the game
Okay, so Canada first, right?
to all of our players around the world. We've already found a partner
Okay, they already found a partner in Canada. Good shit.
to handle all of the printing, distribution, and
Oh man, that's still got to be true. I knew it was gonna be somewhere in Asia first. I was just coping hard.
promotions and competitions
Okay.
in China.
I mean, that's still good, but like, does that mean that we're gonna have like sets released in Asia first before in the West, kind of like how it is for One Piece or like Yu-Gi-Oh? Because I really don't like that, but it is what it is. Because like obviously people find out the meta, then we just copy the meta from overseas, and but I mean at least we get to see stuff early, right? And we'll be able to see our homies over in China play the game, and we can see the cards.
So that's what we'll be launching first in early 2025.
Early 2025. So when I hear early 2025, I just think of quarters, and I think Q1. So we could see this as late as March, as early as January.
We're working hard on finding more partners around the
Wait,
world.
that's it?
and hope
Only
to
in
share more
China? Wait, so not even like
details about our global launch plans in the very near future.
In the
Interesting.
meantime, to get the word out, we'll have trial decks to play at the
Oh?
Team Fight Tactics Macau Open
Oh,
later this
okay.
month, as well as a limited edition Chinese arcane box set for sale.
Can't make it to Macau? Don't
Oh.
worry. We'll also be taking pre-orders
Okay,
for the English
pre-orders for the English version.
versions of the Arcane box set on our Riot merch website.
Okay, early next year, same shit then. Okay. That's good. Man, I wonder how this is gonna work. If like we can just buy sets from Riot directly going forward, or like because like you're gonna want to support your local game stores, right? But like maybe they do this so people can actually get their hand on the product. You know what I mean? And like try to stop scalps. I don't know.
Early next year. Stay tuned for your chance to order one of these limited edition sets.
I mean, I'm buying one of these sets. Like it is what it is.
But I place her here exhausted, and I
get
claim
that.
But I place her here exhausted, and I get the 8th point. What does point mean? Is there like a point system? Whoever gets the most points wins?
8 points.
If so, just call me Devin Booker. Okay, sounds like you need 8 points to win. I don't know.
We think Project K is
Oh, look at that. 12 cost? I don't know if that's cost. I'm assuming that's cost, but there's something there that's 12 cost. That looks like the Volibear that we seen earlier, 10 cost. What's 12? How much might does that have?
something special, and we hope you do too.
Oh man, I'm so
Thanks
excited.
for your time, and we'll see you across the table, hopefully soon, at a game store near you.
I'm so excited. Man, I just
Yeah,
drew
Bubba
out a
set
4-minute
two
video
cards
to 20 minutes of content.
Yeah,
That's
alright,
crazy.
sure.
But yo, let me know in the comment section below. Are you guys hyped for Project Hair? Are you guys hyped for League of Legends trading card game? Let me know in the comment section below. And I'm going to catch y'all later. Peace.